Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming. Albuquerque Fire Rescue is honored to share this event today with representatives from Presbyterian Healthcare Foundation, as well as City Council President Ken Sanchez, Councilors Borrego and Councilor Gibson. We are here to introduce the Physio-Control Lucas device, a mechanical chest compression device. This equipment will help our first responders in providing even better and more consistent chest compressions in cardiac arrest patients. While AFR was able to purchase 17 devices to place on our paramedic rescues, we were short the funding to outfit all 21 paramedic rescues. However, with each counselor's generous contribution, we were able to equip every paramedic rescue in the city with a Lucas device. With us also today, I would also like to introduce AFR's Medical Director, Kim Pruitt, and Albuquerque Ambulance's Medical Director, Ian Maduro. With that, I would like to introduce Fire Chief Paul Dow.
Thank you, everyone, for coming today. I really appreciate the City Council's report. This was an amazing group effort. It was a true one Albuquerque effort to get this up and off the ground. I also want to make sure that we recognize two individuals who are not here today, but that's Captain Robert Laprise and Battalion Chief Chris Ortiz. These two gentlemen were instrumental in getting this program started. When I became fire chief back in January, I was approached about this Lucas device, and they said we had some money in impact fees that we could use, and they brought the program to me. We decided to buy those Lucas devices. We didn't have enough money, like Lieutenant Reese mentioned, to buy one for every single rescue in the city of Albuquerque. We bought 17 and we were short 4 of them. I approached Council President Ken Sanchez, let him know that we were going to be short and what ideas could we work out. With his leadership, he told me that we would work it out with other city councilors, and they were all very generous in helping us with some of the set-aside money that they had. And each Lucas device is not cheap. They're $21,000 a piece, and it's going to be a game changer for us in the city of Albuquerque. And it's an amazing program. It's taken us several months now to get all of our members trained on how to use the Lucas device. So that's why it's taken a little bit longer since we thought about doing this idea in the spring. But next Monday, they will be on every single rescue in the city of Albuquerque. And we've had a soft rollout over the last few months on one of our 7-8 vehicles, which is our quality assurance captain. And we've been using the device, and we're having some good results with that. Just so everybody knows, we have about 600 cardiac arrests each year in the city of Albuquerque. So by using this automatic CPR device, it's going to make sure that we provide more efficient patient care. So it becomes very fatiguing for our members to actually give CPR, and it's also very difficult to do it as you're transferring a patient from the floor to a gurney, and then a gurney to an ambulance, and of course some of the treatment inside of a hospital. So this is a game changer for us. We're very excited to have this device. I cannot thank the City Council enough. It was amazing that they were able to help us. And again, we have one on every single rescue, paramedic rescue in the city of Albuquerque, and it's because of the leadership of the City Council, a true one Albuquerque effort. Thank you so much. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Chief Casper, the new Chief of Albuquerque Ambulance, a great partner that we have in the city of Albuquerque. We have a tremendous EMS system in the city of Albuquerque, and we couldn't have it if it wasn't for great men and women of Albuquerque Ambulance. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Chief. Thank you all for coming. My name is Scott Casper, and as Chief Dow said, I'm the new Chief of the Albuquerque Ambulance Service. First and foremost, for us, we have the great fortune of having the Presbyterian Health Foundation provide the funding for the 3 Lucas devices that we've deployed at Albuquerque Ambulance. We have them in each of our operations commanders vehicles, as well as our critical care transport vehicle. And without the support of the foundation and the $60,000 in grant funding that we were able to get through the foundation, we would not be able to be in the position to provide this excellent patient care device as well. It's important to note, I think, that there's really, from my perspective, 2 advantages to the Lucas devices. Chief Dow mentioned the patient care is the #1 thing, and the consistency of the chest compressions and the care that we'll be able to give. It also is worth mentioning that it is much safer for our staff. The automatic compression device allows the providers in the back of the ambulance this is the most dangerous phase of patient care. We're on our way to the hospital to continue to be belted in a safe environment, as opposed to the way we had traditionally been forced to do chest compressions. So in addition to providing better patient care, we're actually providing better care for our employees and for the rescuers here in the city of Albuquerque. So this is a phenomenal opportunity. We are grateful to Chief Dow for including us in the event today. And we're grateful to have been the emergency ambulance transport provider for the city of Albuquerque for the last 40 years, and look forward to working with Chief Dow and his administration long into the future. So with that, it's my honor to now introduce City Council President Ken Sanchez.
Thank you, Chief. This is truly a great day for the residents of the city of Albuquerque. And I want to personally thank Chief Dow for his work. He approached me when he first got appointed as the fire chief and was talking about the Lucas systems, and they were short on money. And as he stated, the money came from impact fees. And I said, Chief, this is important to the city of Albuquerque. We have, I believe, some of the best personnel in the country working with our rescue units and our firefighters. I said, if we can improve the equipment, that'll make the Albuquerque Fire and Rescue Department that much better. And through his efforts and through his leadership and through the men and women that work for the Albuquerque Fire Department, will become a reality very soon for the residents of our community. As the chief stated, there are close to 600 individuals every year that suffer from cardiac arrest. And with this Lucas system in place, and thanks also to my members of the Albuquerque City Council, because each and every member of the Albuquerque City Council said, yes, we want to support this, and we will use our set-aside funds to make sure that this gets done. But we know how important it is when an individual calls 911. They expect immediate service, and the Albuquerque Fire and Rescue Department has provided that over the years. I know firsthand because my mom was ill. She's now passed away, but anytime we called 911, and after Fire Station 7 opened up, she was only a few blocks from the fire station. The professionalism that the firefighters and the rescue paramedics provided to her each and every time they came out was truly incredible. And I want to thank the men and women for their service and the work they do every day for the citizens of our community. I believe that we have one of the best fire departments in this nation, and now rescue departments in this nation. And with the Lucas system being added to the realm of equipment that's needed, it's only going to make the rescue units that much better. But each and every rescue truck will now have the Lucas system in place. And again, for the citizens of Albuquerque, it's a victory beginning today. Thank you, and I'd like to introduce to you Councilor Gibson, who also was one that gave very generously from her set-aside fund.
Yes, thank you, Council President Sanchez. I'm very honored to be here with you and recognizing the start of this program, full start of this program. I think that as President Sanchez said, it is a good day for the city of Albuquerque. We have more protection now having these Lucas systems on board for first responders when they go to answering a call for any kind of medical issue at all. So this is good for all of us. The other thing is that I wanted to mention, it's actually quite representational, I think, of the city of Albuquerque. It's not only a call to action to increase the safety and health and well-being of our cities, but it also shows all of the cities around us, some far bigger in population than us, that we recognize opportunities for improvement. And because of the investment that the chief and other very good people at AFR, as well as the city, that we will continue making changes like this that will benefit our population. So again, thank you.
And now I'd like to introduce to you our newest counselor, but she is doing a great job. She's a seasoned veteran. She's only been on the job for a few months, but I'd like to welcome Councilor Cynthia Borrego.
Thank you, Councilor Sanchez, and our Fire Department today for this honor to be here. I'm really excited to support this effort, and I think that the council had the vision to see that it's time to move into the next century and to look at the best technology for our first responders, and that includes our fire department, who's one of the best in the country, and also our police department. On a daily basis, these people go out and they risk their lives for us, and supporting them for me is very humbling. I will say that my father was a firefighter for 30 years, and so I'm sure that he would have given anything to have this kind of technology when he was fighting for people's lives. But I'm honored to be here today, and with Chief Dow's vision, I think he's going to take us into a new place in Albuquerque, and I'm really excited to be a part of that. Thank you all. The public should be very honored also to be a part of this moving forward. Thank you.
So again, thank you everybody for coming. At this point, we're going to have a brief presentation of the Lucas device and how it works. If anybody has any questions on the specifics of it, we have a crew from AFR here, as well as a crew from Albuquerque Ambulance. So at this point, we'll go ahead and have the demonstration portion. Thank you everybody for coming.
Injury for our first responders that are driving to the hospital with our patients. So additionally, we'll push pause. Our guys will check for pulses during these pauses. Verify if there is or is not a pulse. If there is not, we'll hit play again and we'll simply continue to compress. You guys see the also deploy the strap. This goes behind the patient's neck. This will keep it positioned in the proper spot so that it doesn't migrate in any particular direction on the patient's chest. During actual cardiac arrest, our first responders will check to verify pulses, and you can feel a good pulse from these mechanical compressions. That's how efficient this machine is. Go ahead and pause it.